Life speaker where we help cure those hearts. Um, my studies today were a little bit quicker. So Lord, continue to help us. This is a great topic because we need to be asking God to help us instead of asking people to help us. Because not everybody can help you in what you really need. And not everybody knows what's going on with you like God do. And so it's important that you go to Him first before you go to anybody else. Instead of calling your homegirl, call on God first. And then God will direct you to the really, really right way you should go. Um, I love to share my goal plans because these are stuff that I do literally every day. I do my goal plans. And for me, I talked about being more brave. Be more brave. Yes, because I am brave. I am very brave for the things I have done. I am shocked and proud of myself, of the woman I became. So be more of it. And my main goals were, number one, you are headed somewhere big, somewhere huge. Number two, take time for yourself and spend time wisely. Number three, release and accept. Number three is good for me because I knew it was hard for me to release certain stuff in my life. And so I had to release and accept these things. Number four is really highlighted because letting go of people that I knew I had to let go, that was hard. And some people I had to close the door and tell them they can't come back because if it's messing up my inner peace every time I'm with you, it ain't worth it. I mean, I can't do that. If it's messing up who I am and I have to be something that I'm not and I know I don't do those things to kick it with you, to get you to understand me, I don't need to do that. It's either you understand me or you don't, but I don't have to do things to get you to understand me. And so number six was look at the full picture before you make a decision. That's true. You got to look at the full picture first before you make it. So you got to look at, is this person really good? Let's watch them. Let's see if they're really good. Or let's see if they just might have a little minor issues, but they still good. But some people, like number four, I had to say goodbye and close that door and they can't come back because they're doing too much. And I know me, when it comes to my anger, it's hard to calm me down. So now I'm working on that. And this is what this counseling is about. Is me showing you what I did after I got out of counseling. And it's so crazy because I went to counseling and I went to college and all bum rushed at the same time, but it worked out for me. And now I just pretty much have college and counseling put together in my own home. This is a job and I'm counseling. So I got college and counseling right here. And so very creative for what I did in Marquetta the Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Definitely. So proud of myself that I did that. And it's more brave for me to show you my college versus counseling type of thing all in once. I went to college for business, and then here I go, college and counseling at the same time. So I think it's beautiful that I came up with something to keep me motivated every morning and even maybe randomly getting back on. But in this, I think it's very beautiful when you do something for yourself, because if you're coming from a person like me, I would help all people and I would leave myself on the ground. And so we are being more brave to know that we need to make sure we good first and then help everybody. Because you can't help everybody, and I have done it though. I've done it. I'm just that type of person. and say, I'm going to help you. Ain't no pick and choose. I help people that I didn't want to help. I don't pick and choose. I just go do it. I see the problem, I go fix it. I used to say, I won't even leave you because I know how it feels to be left. But now, number 4, I got to let you go and close that door because you're doing too much. And that's how I've been lately. Like, okay, no, I know how it feels to be left, but I got to leave you because you stressing me out. You know what I'm saying? So, number 7, who is really there for me? You know, being brave to see that, you know, just looking at who's really there for me. You know, and it was sad at first to see that it was not too many of them. That I helped a lot of people, and I saw it, and I had to accept and release. That's number 3, because I saw that these people weren't good for me. You know what I'm saying? So I could not be sitting there trying to play myself, because if you playing yourself, then you gonna play yourself. I seen what I seen. I knew these people were not good, so I had to plan to remove them out because they not helping me. You know, they just more using my gifts, and I can't have no one doing that. And I learned that is that don't let no one take advantage of your gifts and talents. Go to people who appreciate it, who loves it, and keep moving forward. Don't let no one take advantage of you. Number 8, bittersweet relationship with friends and family. I was brave for it because some people I kept in the background. They didn't get kicked out. They were just in the background. Some of them, I kicked them out because they doing too much, you know. I finally created the website because I was hesitation on created this website for so long. From the blog and the YouTube channels, I literally was like, and there was no excuse, but it to get up on here, you know, and I finally did it, you know, 2018 college and counseling, 2019 my own college and counsel. So I think it's just really cool that I created my business, which I went to school for business, to just show a counseling. And I think it's funny because I went to college and counseling at the same time. So look at me now. Created my business and counseled at the same time. I am funny. So number 10 is I know how to get around on my own. Yeah, I don't need to wait on nobody. I barely ask you for anything. I am very independent. I'm the type of person is if you can't do it, I'll do it. Bye. Poof, there it is. I'll go find poof, there it is. I am annoying. I ain't gonna lie. I am. I'm the type of person if you literally, I ain't gonna ask. If I ask you something and you acting like that, I'm done. I'm not going to have nobody sitting right here acting like they all of that because they helped me. And they think I'm supposed to, woo-hoo, I ain't going to praise you because you helped me. Because help to me means God's help. He's the one that's going to send it, and he's going to send you help without no sorrows. So if somebody you going to and you asking them for help and they help you, but it seems like they have a problem, that's not of God. Because God don't have no problems to make sure his child is okay. You know what I'm saying? God knows what you need. And God's not going to leave you out to suffer. So if someone's talking about you receiving help from other people and you need that help, that's not of God. That's of them. The gossip, the jealousy, too much. So that's why I just shut everybody up and remove everything so they can shut up and leave me alone so I can do all things. And I literally did all things with the Christ of God. Because I did it all by myself. Poop, there it is. Poop, that. They're like, she is annoying. Yes, I'm not going to be dealing with all that extra stuff. Now, self-awareness. I am aware that I am doing better. I am aware that my energy is now doing good. I'm aware that I started putting the people in the background and setting them some times and telling them, this is the time I'm going to call you. And that's where I'm aware on. I'm proud of myself. Self-awareness, I got to do that. And so it took me a while though. I swear. Number 9 took me a while to create this, the website and the YouTube channel. It took me a minute, but I'm here. And that's what matters, is that now I created my own online business, Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts, showing people how I get around each and every day. Sometimes they see me crying, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I gotta get on here, create this video about 3, 4, 50 times, and then sometimes it be hot out here, but I did make it. You know what I'm saying? And I push forward. I got my basket. You seen the other one with the basket, and push forward. I got them things and make sure I did all things. It was hard, but I did it. And that's what makes me brave. Be more brave. That makes me strong, because I did what I had to do, all things. Ain't nobody can't say nothing now, because I'm going to bop them. They going to be had that closed door. I'm closing. I ain't playing no more. See, that's what happens when you get irritated and you got to do all things. Now, 12, I'm awake. I have awoken. You know what I'm saying? I am awake. I make sure I do everything I got to do, all things in the morning. Poof, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Today was a little bit more easier because I know I had a night. My head was tossing and turning. I had so much stuff going on. I don't know what happened last night. And then the kids... Oh Lord. And I just said, you know what? We just gonna send you in your room. Direct you in your room. Sometimes you just gotta direct people where they need to go. You need to go over there. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Number 13. Not surrounding myself around people that's going to make me angry. You know, or I'm allowing them to get to me. I'm not going to surround myself around them people. Because I know that they be testing my gangster. You know what I'm saying? I told everybody. My friend last night called me. You know what I'm saying? She says, man, I love your joy. You know, you make me happy. You make me feel good. You know, can you pray over my boyfriend? But her boyfriend was already good when I called. And she said, man, you know, you just bring that joy into my heart. And I love calling you. You know, I'm going to keep calling you when I go through things. I'm going to call you. And so... my thing is, when you're hearing someone say they just love your presence and your joy, and they love that, like I told you about the autism baby months ago, you know, when he jumped into me, he does not talk, didn't know me, jumped into me and fell asleep. You know, it's that presence. It's God's presence, not even so much as me. And so a lot of people will come to me for help. And so that's why Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts, came to Broad. Because so many people came to me. They did. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a business for them babies. Because they come to me too much. Look, let's just show everybody why these people come to me. You know, and it took courage. Because I wasn't going to do this. Look, I had created businesses on Facebook. But I didn't feel like it was really getting nowhere. You know, I invited people to the page and did a Let's Help Each Other page, Let's Talk About God page, and I did that, but I didn't feel like it was really touching them. But when I removed myself and I got into my own self, it felt good in general, because I had something created to where I'm like, I want something with my name on it. I want something that I can own, that I can say that is mine. Like, And my name is so unique. It is very unique. And so then I thought about it, and I speak life. I always do. I talk to people about their life, what they need to get done. And so Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts, it just came brought to where I'm like, we're going to bring this to life. We're going to bring Marquetta to life. And that's me. So there's no way that I could not take this business serious anyways. My name is on it. You know, and so that's where you could say, I own this thing. I'm not going to say I'm going to do something and not finish it. And so I did it. 400 posts now on my blog. Probably about 200, 100 videos posted on my YouTube channel. I mean, that's brave. Because I knew that a lot of people loved me. And some people, you would use my gift and talents where I had to get off the phone with them because I said, girl, I can use this voice and talent for somebody on the ground. So I knew that my voice was beautiful. And I knew it needed to be heard somehow. And so the blog was created and brought to you by me just finding it, but people had told me, my manager actually from my store that I work at had told me that she thinks that my stories are so gorgeous and they deserve to be on a blog page. And then I'm on the bus and a young lady tells me, I think you need to go be on some camera or something and more people can hear your story so that you can touch them. And so I knew it was God talking to these people because it was something that I always wanted to do but didn't know how. And so I told God, send me a job or give me an activity that doesn't affect the way I parenting. Doesn't come in the way of me worried, that I could be a little more closer to my kids' school. Send me something that's going to be beneficial for me and my children because I'm their only parent. And if something happens to them, I need to be more closer to the school. And so I closed my schedule up. But see, God was with me on the weekends to be able to go to work. You know what I'm saying? And then now God is with me now in this business because it's beneficial for me. You know what I'm saying? Because God is with me in this business. I'm able to get on and not stress. I'm able to actually show you my stress. And so Marquetta the Life Speaker is really a beautiful business. And I love it. It's gorgeous. And I can't believe I'm saying that I am so proud how this business had came. Random people that would told me that they've been watching these videos. And so now I'm like, whoa, and I've seen two people from United Kingdom coming to my blog page. So now I know it's being watched. They might not be saying nothing, but somebody's on my stuff. And that's all that matters, is that there's some angels, there is some people that needs to be changed, and they're watching you. So all you know is there's somebody is watching you, and you know that your works is not talking outside of your mouth. And I tell you, number 9, finally created my website. Oh my God, that was my dream. I had a dream. Like Martin Luther King, a culture type. And I love his dream because it came true. He had his dream for real, and it came true. I had my dream, and it's coming true. I wanted to tell my life, and I didn't know how I was going to do it because I didn't want it to interfere in the way I'm parenting. And so that's why when people were saying, you should just go ahead and go outside, I thought about it, but then I'm like, I don't want to interfere with the way I'm parenting. That's one thing about being a one parent. You got to make some sacrifices. When you're a one parent, you can't do all those things. You can't just go out and do that because you don't know if the school will call you. You don't know if there's an emergency happening while you're at work. You don't know if you're going to have to leave your job to go get and do what you need to do. You don't know that. So that's why I couldn't really work in the mornings at any job, because it was interfering in the way I'm parenting due to childcare issues. See, people don't realize when they say something and they plant something and it happens to the person, and a good person at that, they have to get up and do what they need to do and make sacrifice, and it might really mess up on the way they help them because they still need the help. And a lot of people are so comfortable with your spinning because they feel like you need to. But God, when he said he'll give you riches without no sorrows, he's not going to put you in a position to where you are hurt. He's going to give you some challenges with it. But he's not going to put it into where you're just so miserable. If you're miserable, then that's not for you. That job is not for you. If you're coming home crying, that's not a good job. It's not. You shouldn't be crying at no job. You should be doing your work and go home. So if you're crying, if you're frustrated, and you feel unwanted, that's not good. You gotta find something that fits for you and fits where you need to go. You know, some people be working these jobs for money, and it's cool. You gotta pay bills, you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta suck it up. But sometimes in life you spend so much sucking it up that you never really lived your dream. And so I love Martin Luther King, that he had a dream that everybody could unite again. And so that's what my dreams are. My life, that I can put families back and help families, that I can do that. And I have broken up fights. You know, and I was that type of person who had a dream to make sure that these people understand that even though they couldn't make it in their lives, there's somebody out here telling them that they can. Single mother of 2 children telling somebody else that they can make it. I mean, there's no excuse on why other people can't do it. I mean, that guy on this TV that said about he had that fork in his chest and his mama did it. He got abused. But he said there's still no excuse for me not to go and encourage somebody else. And so for me, in the mornings, it's not no excuse for me to make sure that I'm okay. I do my writing, I do what I need to do, and then get on here and tell you what I did today. Because my name is on this business, and no one could take that from me. I created this because I know that I knew, oh my God, I just knew I needed to find something to do. And I was praying for God. I was praying to God. I mean, I was still doing my journalism, but that was the only thing that I was doing. And I knew I needed to do more. I needed something else to do. So when I sacrificed going to college while my babies were in school, I didn't want to do that because I needed to be close. But I went to that building. And it was okay because I told the school, I'm in college. And they were shocked. Single mother in college. And yeah, it was hard because a lot of people would put like, you are too busy for your children. But you got to make sure you take care of yourself as well. Because if you sitting at home and you rotten, I don't know what's worse. You know, you got to get out sometimes and breathe. Because you can't have your concerns stop you. So when I finally got out of college, passed the course class, then ended up with the counseling too and got out of that as well, that's when I made sure. Eventually, I had this goal plan in my head. But God was speaking loud through these people. And they started saying, man, you know, where's your blog at, girl? When you gonna do your blog? So many people come up, man, you need to be on camera somewhere, girl. There I go. I'm on camera. I mean, number 4, letting people go. I let a lot of people go. I mean, I had to close the door. Because when you're coming and you want to become successful and you're striving to achieve real success, you're going to have to let some people go. Because they're not going to be striving to achieve real success with you. They're going to go another door. And that's the door that you don't belong in. Because you just came out of that door. And sometimes we go and stay in the door and we know we don't need to be in this fiery door. But we stay there to try and encourage somebody else. But we can't do that. And that's what I'm learning right now. It's some things I can't do anymore. If I am going to have to go to hell with you and you can't go to heaven with me, I ain't going to hell. I'm not. And my birthday was amazing because I seen a lot of people. Even though they was turned up, they still came. And it doesn't matter. Late, whatever, they were there. And that's why I'm impacted. Because I didn't even want to be around human beings. It took me a while. I wanted to cut off everybody. I ain't talked to nobody in months. I just got out my shell. So that's why I'm saying, When God said he will send you help on the way, God send us help. He will. I helped a lot of people and I wasn't really getting help from them. That's because God, he's sending me some more help and more people that need help versus the people that I already helped and they're just using my talents and gifts for their own advantage. That's not of God. That's of man. And then number 14 was acknowledging people for who they really are. That was so hard for me. Letting some of these people that I loved go. Just saying goodbye to them. Because they weren't good. I mean, they were too broken. If they're too broken, all you pray if they get some referrals. And that's why my Marquela Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. If I can't help you, I can refer you somewhere and see if they can help you. I give the referrals out. I have Miss Clay's paper on my blog page. You know what I'm saying? So I refer some of these people on my page. I refer their business and I show you what they can help you if the business I got didn't help you. I referral. Like the other guy and the Lyft driver, I said I should have gave him my card and the referral. You know what I'm saying? So that we on the same page helping each other. You know, so it's Marquela the Life Speaker where we help cure those hearts. And I do referrals as well, so where I show you the different programs that are out there. If you really don't know, I can go search it up for you and get you going. You need a job. Yes, all this stuff is non-organization from my home. You need a job? Okay, I will refer you. I'll show you certain things that you can probably go and try for. Job Connect, certain things that I've been in, showing you what's best for you. That's the type. Or make a blog page. Get you a YouTube channel. Poof, there it is. I'm telling you, you can do it. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. I definitely stand with integrity right now. Because I know that I've been through a lot. I have been through a lot. And you guys seen it in those videos. It was like a whole Oprah show. Y'all was watching an Oprah movie, and I plan on continuing my Oprah shows. I plan on continuing to let you guys know that there's somebody out there who cares about you, showing you my comments and revealing to you what I've been doing. I've been doing this in my house for since I got here, since my dad had passed away in 2016. After he passed away, I had some type of plan in my brain to come and show people who had lost their loved ones and encourage them. I had a plan for the homeless and I had so many plans in my head, and I started writing it out. I started doing it and showing it, and all of a sudden it was like God was so loud that he sent so many people for me to reveal my project. All this is me revealing what I've been doing at home. This crazy. And it's God. It's nothing but God. I've been doing this my whole entire life. But I just had to have more courage to actually get and tell people and motivate them. Because Marquela the Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts, so many people came to me. And some of them didn't even want to leave. And last night when I tried to get off with one of my friends on the phone, it's been more people calling me. So God is really loud, man. Because I'm like, people that I ain't talked to is asking me certain emotional questions after I started this business. So I'm taking in that they've been watching the video because some of them been calling me and they've been asking me emotional questions. They have. And I'll be like, what? And I love it. My friend, I swear, she said, I love her. She brings a joy into my heart. I love her so much. I love her. And it just feels good. I appreciate those who love my gifts and talents. And it's not even mine. God gave me those gifts and talents. And I had to reveal it in the way where it's not affecting me. I can, but I'm gonna be real. I still am healing, y'all. I'm still healing. So I know a lot of people want me outside the world, but I'm okay right here. God's going to deliver me eventually. So where I can go and actually start holding hands and stuff. I prayed over people. That takes great courage to even hug people again. Like the other day, people hugged me, and I'm still healing. I don't like to really hug people or people shaking and touching my hand, but I've been touching their hand and hugging them, and that takes great courage for me to be brave like that. It took me a while to hug a person again. After losing my father, I didn't want to hug nobody or be, I didn't even trust nobody. I ain't want, after me getting hurt, I was so traumatized to where I didn't want to be now nobody. Nobody at all. But now I am overcoming those things. Me losing my loved one, it could have been worse. I could have been somewhere. But I overcame that. And I know this business is more for me to let people know losing a loved one is not easy. Yet alone seeing them drop dead in your eyes. You seeing people just drop back to back. It ain't easy. But it's no excuse because they lived their lives. They died just to live. They don't want you dying to live either. They want you to live. And they'll do anything to make sure you live. Your loved one is still there in your heart. Losing a loved one is devastating. But they still love you. And if you see them in your dreams, hold on to them because they visiting you and letting you know that they are really okay. Just know that your loved one will always be in your heart. Just like broken relationship, when you thought that you was going to be with this person for years and it broken. And you didn't know what to do, but you had to accept and release. It's hard to accept and release things, but you got to do it. I've learned a lot. It was hard to see a lot of people just betray me. And I didn't understand why they do that to me after I did all these things. But Miss Clay said, when you do all them things, you did too much. But you know what? God still will supply all my needs. And he said that he was going to give me riches without no sorrows. And that sounds about right. Because I would do jobs that will bring pain. I would be in relationship that was bringing more pain. I would just put myself around friends that was bringing more pain. I would just do things for family members that was bringing more pain. That's not of God. That's of me because I love to help. and sometimes in life you can help them by not actually being in the middle of their mess, but by praying for them and asking God of the heavens of above to deliver them from this thing. See, you don't have to be in that actual fight with that person for them to be able to understand that there's somebody out there that loves them. And so I knew I was the monkey in the middle. I always had that problem to always be in the middle of people's stuff. And then I always got hurt. I was the one that ended up hurt. Be trying to help other people. So it takes great courage. And that's why I said I'm online, created my business of Marqualia the Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Because she is a type of person who loves people. It takes great courage for me to be around the human for real. Because I'm still healing. It takes time. And it's okay to cry. A lot of people don't let that stuff out. But you got to. A lot of people are so resentful because they got hurt. A lot of people don't call each other no more because they don't feel like it's use. It's a lot of things that's going on. And you can't just move forward without no application. When God gives you something in the game, He gives you it. He'll send you some resources. He'll send you some things to help you. I'm telling you, God is different than what everybody's saying He is. You can't move forward without an application. You can't move forward without the supplies. You can't. You need the supplies. When God said He's going to supply all your needs, what did He mean? So you can't move forward from grief without going to a group counseling. You can't move forward from depression without making sure you get the help that you need. You can't move forward from all those things if you don't get up and get no help. We don't want help. And so we sit there and depress ourselves. We sit there and smack ourselves around. But we know that we're too cute for that. We need help. So what do? Some of us done work our life away. We just work it. And then we done fell out and had foaming out the mouth and had heart attacks and died because we worked too hard. You got to do something that's best and fits for you. Because God will put you in a position to where it fits you, but it's going to be a challenge for you. God put me in my job that I'm in right now and put me on the register. I was a cashier 4 years. And I wanted to be on the floor, but He put me on that register. But He still put me in a position to where I'm actually seeing myself there versus me doing a job that I really don't see myself in. If you don't see yourself in it, then you can't be in it. You have to be able to see yourself there in order to be in a position. A lot of people just put themselves in this position because a lot of people using their gifts and talents for their own advantage. Them people don't care about you. If they would do what my manager did. When my manager told me to create my blog, she spoke on some, oh my God, she spoke up some personal stuff. Manager happy that I went to college. Manager happy that she sees that I'm succeeding in that very job. She's seeing that I'm doing more. And even my other manager, before he left, he told me, don't be like me, man. You better be out there doing something else other than this. So I'm telling you, when you got some good managers, when they are telling you to go and follow your dreams and what you want while you at that very job, you know that ain't nothing but a rich place. It's not about the paychecks. It's more about how you see someone actually have the moment of caring about you. They see that you got an issue. They see that you got a child care issue. So then they help you and tell you what you should do at home during that time. And so instead of sitting at home and sitting on a Facebook page and telling your beautiful, gorgeous stories, create a blog page and tell them on your website. And not only that, some Lyft driver very lifted me up to make sure that saying, don't drown, create your dresses, create your fashionable stuff, because I'm seeing fashion and art. And here I am right now. Comments, created my dress, created my blog, and most importantly, getting on here and talking to these people. My dad, if he would have seen me come out of hell to come and talk to you guys, Sometimes death happens for someone to come to life. I was alive and I was walking dead. I was walking dead. I came from just allowing these men to use me. I came from letting friends walk all over me. I came from a lot. But I won. I won because I did Marquela the Life Speaker, where we helped cure those hearts. They can't beat me dead on this one. They can't talk about me on this one because I did something that a lot of people don't do. Tell a story. Once I began to do Marquela the Life Speaker, I even saw the changes in me. I began to even talk to my family members that I did not want to speak with ever again. And I started to see them and saying that they just straightforward like me. And I didn't see the other ones. I said, oh no, they a little bit dangerous. So I started just seeing certain ones. And then now be able to just forgive all of them and just take my dreams and keep going. And stop looking back at what hurt me. Stop foaming out the mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know the little gossip, yeah. It's foaming out the mouth, spitting out the mouth because you sad that these people did you that dirty or they didn't acknowledge your gifts. And I love that devotional that said, and you know what's so crazy? I know that it's a God in me because I don't even read like that. And when I read that book about don't allow people to use your gifts and talents, that is, he just touched my heart because that's true. I would be helping people and they just forgot that Marquela just put all her blessings on them and they ain't even working it right. They ain't even used it right. Shoot. So in this though, I started to realize that I had to make sure I did what I had to do. No matter what. I followed my dreams. And I remember the song, follow your dreams. Anything is possible. They're right. Martin Luther King, he had a dream. R. Kelly, he believed that he could fly. The Penguins told me, never let no one tell you what to do. Princess and the Frog, she said, you lost what you wanted. You got what you wanted, but lost what you needed. Well, now I let go of what I wanted and ran forth what I needed. And what I needed was peace. And what I needed is faith. And what I needed is courage. And what I needed is to be more stronger. I did not need for people to treat me the way they treated me. I was a good person to a lot of people. And always will be. But if you treat me poorly, you're not even in the background. Poof! The door is closed. And if Quayla closed the doors, you know something. I had, look at my voice. Look at me. I'm just getting myself all told up. But if I had to leave you, you know something wrong. Okay? Because Quayla don't leave nobody. She love everybody. She lovable. She that Valentine baby. She love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. She really do. So if she closed the door on you, you know. If I close that door on you, oh, you must have really made. And you sit there knocking at the door like, what? You didn't let a beast out. Because if it had to take me to go real far with you if I ever close the door on you. When I help people, and I already helped them, I got them in the background. But most of them, I close the door. And if I close the door on you versus the people in the background, you know you done messed up. You gotta do your head like this. Like, I remember when Marquela used to help me with this, and I think I done really made her mad. Oh my God. Well, I think I should give her some cornbread or collard greens, some chicken or something, and try to see if she want this food. I don't know if she gonna throw it at me. She ain't never been this bad. Close the doors down, you know. That do. I remember when you know, my mom, it was so funny. When I went months without not talking to them. First of all, my mom assumed that she said, "You done got you a man, you act like you ain't can't call nobody." It was so hilarious. But I just needed to take a break. You know, and so sometimes in life it's okay to take a break. It is. And so I just really wanted you guys to understand it takes a village to do whatever you want to do, not just raising kids. I am African American, and I remember going to Target, and I had all these notebooks, all these pens, all this stuff the other day, and I bought that. And the lady, she looked, and she's like, "What is all these pens and notebooks about? What? Wow, I'm just kind of shocked about your items here. What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm creating my own business." "Oh, okay." She said, "Oh, you getting the kids ready for school?" I said, "No, this is for my business." And they're all just sitting there in Target like, wow, like, that's, wow, okay. Hey, you got a supply. And I spent a lot to stock up on my business. And I felt good. And I felt good to go in there and tell people, this is for the business that I created. You created a business. That's really cool. With my 2 babies in the store and telling them I'm just getting stocked up with my stories, and I'm going to be traveling. I am Marquela the Light Speaker Traveler with her stories. I'm seeing myself traveling more than just in my room. I'm telling you, I'm going to get us some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I see myself traveling with my stories outside, you know, and recording the video and posting it up on my YouTube channel. It's still getting there, but eventually it will make it. Work from home and going out there life coaching and showing people and telling their stories and be able to interview them. I'm seeing something huge here. I am going to be interviewing people soon. I interviewed my mom. I interviewed Dupree. And, you know, even interviewed someone at the party on my Facebook. And I forgot to record them on the YouTube channel. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I love talking to you guys, as you can see. But I did my little drawing here. And today wasn't as big as it was yesterday. And it's just Marquela Light Speaker. She's moving on up. Moving on up to East Side. I told everybody I'm halfway ghetto. So when my friend called me, I said, girl, I'm halfway ghetto and halfway, you know, church. It's always going to be like that because my daddy, he would play rap music going straight to church. So, you know, halfway hood, halfway Jesus. But I'm still going to get it together. People be coming around with me, be like, oh, you know, Marquela here. You can't do that. I'm like, man, don't be doing all that. I still will kick it. But not like that. Not like how I used to. You know what I'm saying? Because I got Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts to go in. And so I can't be doing all that extra stuff, you know. And when I had that bash to where you would see me hanging out with all types of different people, but I was showing that you could still be around your crew and not do what they're doing. And they would respect you on it. And see, my crew, they would literally say, no, she does not drink, so don't give her that. That's the type of friends that was at my party. They drink, but they say, she don't. That's the type of friends I got. They not going to put me in a position. They know I ain't going to do it. And they know I'm grown, but they ain't going to provoke me to have me do something like that. And they know I don't do that. I got some good friends came to my party. Some great family members. All of these people was family. Ain't nothing but family came up in there. Because they knew certain stuff that I didn't do. And when I brung the light stuff, they're like, what is this? You ain't got no strong stuff. No, I don't drink that stuff. So they brought their own stuff. But then they already knew I don't do that stuff. And, you know, and they respect that. And you got to be around people who respect what you don't do and respect that this is who you are and love you for you and not trying to change you into them. Because you be a changer to them, that's why you going to be in the lively water. I ain't changing to nobody but Marquetta the Light Speaker where we help cure those hearts. Because then people don't understand. I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you. I tried that. I threw myself in the trash can. I can't believe I threw them powers in the trash can. I'm glad I picked them trash. Man, sometimes I'm looking. My daddy probably been like, girl, why you threw them powers away? I'm glad that I picked them powers up out that trash can and threw them and take that dirty stuff out my mouth and throw it in the outside world and got my powers back. And I'm Superwoman. I got my hope back. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't throw my powers in the trash can like that. I can't believe I'm glad because I can't believe I did that. I'm looking like, girl, you could have been already in your business by now. What you gonna throw your powers away because somebody else don't like the fact that you are who you are? You want to be educated. You want to be able to learn. Because you know what? That was Martin Luther King's dream. For us to get together and read and learn and do what we need to do. Now, it's just like, if that was his dream and you ain't doing it, what he dreaming for? And you alive and you were kicking and you sitting there foaming out the mouth. And somebody dreamed for a better life for you, pretty much. It was a culture type of thing. It was not about one thing. He had a dream that everybody can be reunited again. And I look at those things, and I'm not really into the stuff, but I done had some people that be wanting me into the politician stuff, because they hear me when I say, I feel like y'all need to have this, and they be wanting to hear me on that politician. They call my phone sometimes, but I'm not really into none of that. But I watch our city, okay? And even when I was on the bus, I just look around, and the guy said, we got a city watcher here. Someone's watching our city. And so he's like, oh, we got a city watcher. And he saw, because I was looking at him when he pulling out his pocket. And he said, oh, we got a city watcher here. And so the city is so gorgeous and beautiful. And I look at that. When people are dreaming, you know, just like Soulja Boy with his creation and people laughing at him. And he's trying to explain his creation. A lot of people that created these stuff in their businesses. And people laughed at it. But it's not funny. Because when someone dreams and they bring their dream to life, it comes true. And my dream just came true. It did. I lived. When my dad said to be or not to be is the question, And I searched that up, and it talked about, do you want to live or die? I'm like, Daddy. Even though he wasn't here, but I said, I seen my daddy way too much in them dreams to where I said, Daddy, I am not dying. I am not yet. I'm just going to be living to die. Okay? I picked up my, look at this. Look at this. I picked up my powers, and I take them out of the trash can, Daddy. And I put them on me, and I'm running. Woo! I got my blessings back. And I'm going to take them blessings and keep on, because every time I used to give them blessings out and throw them right back in the trash can, it didn't go out right, Daddy. So I ain't going to do that no more. I'm done. You know he's spiritually listening to me too. So I'm telling him right now, Daddy, I'm back. I ain't going to be playing no more. I'm not out there with the chicken and cornbreads and playing around. I just ready. I'm ready now. Ready. Gonna go get my bones together. You know, chicken wings and cornbread, I'm doing the best that I can. Now, there was something I was supposed to do, but I started running out the mouth now. Look. That's the reason why I am online. Because I talk too much. Oh, girl, you never shut up. See, that's why. That's why they said, you know what? You need to get on YouTube, baby. You get on their YouTube and you get on that blog page. You gonna get where you need to go, honey. You gonna go where you need to go. And right now, I see it. I got a little joy in me. Got a lot of joy in me. A lot. And so, justice, actually. This is what I'm doing. Because, whew, justice for my life. I'm here. I am alive. I could have killed myself a couple of times. Then got in the car crash. My left hand had broke and it's here. My mama here. Everybody here. We came and hit a stop train. But we alive. We did not die. You got God, that was a miracle. That was a blessing. And God was on our side. Now, a lot of people don't want to hear about Jesus. And that's okay. But live your life. There ain't no excuse about that now. If you ain't living it, where you going? Live your best life. Ain't going back to... Okay. Now, justice. Lord, you know the hopes of the helpless. Surely you will hear their cries and comfort them. You will bring justice to the orphans and oppressed, so mere people can no longer terrify them. Psalms 10 and 17, 18. Yeah, I'm still challenging myself to make sure that I read the scriptures, because I was reading a scripture out of this book to my grandmother, and my grandma said, what scripture is that? So she kind of helped me on saying to make sure that I am saying the scriptures that I am reading, because you never know, somebody might have look at that scripture and see that. So I'm learning. I'm getting there. You feel me? I'm getting there in that business and trying my best to push forth in this business, you know, because it takes great courage to do something like this now. Because when Martin Luther King said he had a dream, he had a dream. You know what I'm saying? Follow your dreams. Anything is possible, baby. And I did, cornbread. When I went out there in the hood street, you feel me? And I was on the phone with my friend. She said, man, you are so cool. Like, I come to you. She comes to me for prayer. She really does. She comes to me for prayer. She comes to me to talk to her or whatever she needs. She comes to me and she's like, I love her. She's so joyful and she's just, yeah. And I'm like, I'm halfway hood. You know, I didn't even like to be around people. And then when I try to get off the phone, I said, every time I try to get off the phone with people, they keep me hostage. They steal my gifts. They be like, all we need by playing the light speaker when we help hear those hearts. They crazy over me, man. That's why I said, when I get about 2 million, I got to go ahead and be, you know, you feel me? I got to be covered up and get my security guards. Just found out my security guards are my brothers. I already got security guards right in the family. My brothers are. You know what I'm saying? And so, God is definitely, He's delivering. He's going to bring back families. He's going to bring back them. I'm telling you. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing friends and families and whatever coming on. Now, some of them doors you done closed, you're going to have to keep them closed now. I'm telling you right now. Just keep them doors. Some doors, you too pretty to come back up in there. Because when I told you about SpongeBob, he literally locked himself on that gate to keep himself in this park. And he didn't know. He wasn't aware that they made a new park. And the park was so towed up. But at the end, you know what I'm saying? He ended up locked up on this old park. And stay stuck on this old park when they created a whole new one. So don't stay stuck in your old park. Let's build our new park together. And let's hope for the better. Because God put a little heavens in our hearts so we will never settle for less. And so I'm here to tell you guys. I know some of y'all like, I don't even believe in that Jesus stuff. Well, even if you don't believe in that Jesus stuff, I am going to pray for you. Because it's always good to have a praying friend. And it's always actually good to have someone to be there for you on a loving level. My love scare people. Like, I'll be like, they're like, Marquella be in her house be doing that voodoo stuff, y'all. No, I ain't doing no voodoo stuff. But in this, y'all, some people used to be afraid of how I do things because you could really feel the love. And when you feel my love, it is different. And no, I'm not a psychic. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want to know, what are my powers? And where did I get this from? And how? But it's from God. You know, it's His miracles. And it's His wonders. And it's His works. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a voodoo person. I'm not practicing dolls. I am Marquella the Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. I'm a teddy bear. I'm a teddy bear. I'm the person that will bring back and try to help you with your heart. Miracles happen to those who believe. And so, we're going to bring Miracle. She was even at, Miracle is part of the business. She is part of the business. And Miracle is a great person. And she's part of this business. And I brought her up to life. And bring Miracle, I brought her at the hotel party. You know what I'm saying? And she comes with me because she's part of it. And she did make miracles happen, seriously. Because her mom started talking about God randomly. Then my brother started talking to other people. So Miracle had to come. Because a miracle comes, she makes miracles happen. She's real. Because I believe that she was. I am a true believer. Sometimes I have to pray. Because I believe everybody. Even the lies they say to me. True believers, if you're a true believer, you believe anything. Even the ones who deceived you. So you got to be careful with your powers that God gave you. There's not no voodoo powers, no psychic powers, or whatever powers that everybody thinks that I have. I have God powers. The only reason why I know what I know is because God gave it to me in my dreams. And He gave you guys a lot of dreams that are similar to the goals and plans that you've been praying for. Go ahead and follow your dreams. Me and Miracle wish you nothing but the best in your life. Oh, Heavenly Father, right now, in the name of Jesus, we're praying for these people. We're asking you to cure their hearts right now, Lord. We're asking you to put some hope into their lives right now, Lord. We're asking you to continue to be with us all right now, Lord. Help us, Lord. Send us to the guidance that you promised us, Lord. Continue to send us the right way, Lord. Give us to the right doors right now, Lord. Continue to guide us to which way we can go right now. And our finances right now, Lord. And anything that we're going through, depression, Lord. Just stop it all Oh, Lord, send us to the right direction. When you said that you would never leave us nor forsake us, continue to give us that, Lord. Continue to give us the hope that you promise us right now, Lord. The sick and the shut-in, the ones that have been touched. Right now, Lord, continue to be with them all. Right now, show them their gifts. Reveal them their gifts right now, Lord, and send them to safety. Amen. God's going to send you to safety. He's going to make sure what you're going through is safe. God says he's going to give you riches without no sorrows. God gave that to me, and he will give it to you. You notice the whole videos, you hear the word God. Because this was produced and produced by God. I seen it in a dream. I seen this before it already happened. I know a lot of people think I'm a psychic, but I'm not. I am what God says I am. And I'm not a voodoo person. It scares a lot of people because I'm different. And I threw my powers in a trash can for years. But now I'm going to use it. I don't care what nobody say about my voodoo self. Okay? I am not voodoo. This is just God's powers. And Miracle, I love her. Because she's going to make miracles happen. That's why when my business is called, I'm going to pack Miracle in that name in my purple suitcase. And we going to drag our business around. Because one day, God even showed me that I was at churches. That I was at more than just churches. At parks. I was everywhere. He showed me and revealed me that I was everywhere with this business. Like, it literally hit the record. And like, he showed me that I made about 2 point something off of this business. So I do believe it. One of these days, it's going to come true. Because God, he makes miracles happen. He showed me that this voice of mine is a voice that could, oh my God, it can really change the city. And I believe it can. And I can follow it. Because I've seen it. The voice is gorgeous. And sometimes I try to be quiet about the voice, but it just goes for it. I'm like, oh, now I know that ain't me. Because I'm shy. Not really. Got to be bold before the Lord. In this, though, thank you for watching Marqualia the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. And believe it or not, you know what? I am so, you know it's a miracle day. Because I didn't have to restart the video on today. It lasted long. Wow. What a miracle. See, that's why you got to bring Miracle around. Because I had to be doing a video about 2, 3, 4, 5, 80 times. Anyways, thank you for watching me, guys. I love y'all. I love all my supporters. And not even that. The God in me just wants you to know that it's time to live your life. And just keep going for it. We all lost things. But it's time to go win now. It is our winning season. So let's go win it. Have a great day, guys.